Right, so for everyone on stream, if you take a look on the left, you will see sweats. If you take a look on the right, you will not see sweats. And that is all. That is all we are here to
what
say.
it really is the Chad UK team versus the Virgin American team. It's really what it is when you think about it.
Okay, so for anyone not in on it, this is going to be me and Wolven insulting USA for the next 10 minutes and then immediately proceeding to lose.
Yeah, but we're allowed to, because we lose anyway. They're gonna absolutely stomp us. There's no way around it. They're gonna absolutely stomp us, but we'll try and make it as entertaining as possible in the process.
So long as we get one match, I think morally we win.
But I don't think we're gonna get a map. I honestly don't think
we have the warm up. There's chance.
I don't think the warm up counts.
Not to them, but we need whatever we can get.
Very, very true. Yeah, so I guess we can talk about players.
Okay, so players on the left, good at everything. Cool. All right, moving on. UK, Harb, good at speed. All right at act. Jack, same boat.
Honestly, Harb's good at everything.
Harb's good at everything. He's like, I think he's peaked around like rank 13 or 12 or something like that. So he's definitely the best person to put up any form of competition right now.
Honestly, like Harb, Gil, Jack, and Tiger, all of them are pretty heavy all-rounders, I think. They're all slightly different, slightly better, slightly worse at different things, but they're all pretty, like, solid just at everything in general. And then we've got a couple of little specialist players, so people like Matt, who's just an absolute, honestly, he's a stamina god. He's an absolute Chad when it comes to tournament settings.
Matt
like, he can play
for every single time as well.
Yeah,
so
he can play for 3 hours and just not even break a sweat. We've got Josh, a little Ackman, and then we've got Dexty, who's speed. Dexty is our speed player, you know.
I finally worked it out after all this time. So, okay, Matthew always, every single time, he will play with lights on and everything. He'll play with everything will be on. But he has Mackey's colors. He has McDonald's every single time. So it's all been buying time for now. He's been like waiting. His goal is to distract Team USA as they're playing and make them throw the match. It's all going well.
I see.
It's all come down to this.
I mean, honestly,
Matt has been waiting his entire life.
Matt is definitely like an outlier when it comes to like just general play styles and what he uses. Like he uses what they call plasma katanas or something like that. The ones that absolutely deafen you when you click on them.
Oh yeah, the sabers. Every time you go straight into the match, he just goes immediately. And
no offense to him, he uses really, really strange colors. He uses the McDonald's colors, yellow and red.
Exactly. So this is his plan.
On too.
We have McDonald's and Nando's on the same team. In reality, there's nothing that anyone can do to hold us. Oh, the Komodos are coming out. How did we even end up with a Komodo? I don't even know.
I came up with a Komodo spam, and I'm proud of it. I tell you that much.
That is a pretty pog Komodo, to be fair. Right, maps. What's getting banned?
Right. So, I was having a little bit of a discussion yesterday with some of the UK lads, and they were asking me. They were basically quizzing me on what I think they're going to pick and ban. And apparently I'm just retarded because I didn't get any of them right. So, I think...
Oh, look at the rolls! A 92% being rolled by the UK, followed by the sunglasses.
Boris. Big up Boris. Cool. The power of Boris coming through. Rock calculated that. He calculated that in his brain. He's like, if I rolled at this exact second, I'll get an 82%. You know, I promise you.
All of those invisible things right there, they're actually people using Boris Pogs. Apart from Estrella, who put a haha ball. Haha US ball.
It appears that Whoops has moulding armor. He's losing his hair. He's going to get a maybe we'll see Meg change his profile picture to his OC, but she's bald. I'd love to see that.
It appears that Whoops tried to export Amanatsu. He did not try to deport him. He tried to export him. So that
He saved him as a PNG.
What happened in the US versus UK match? Amanatsu became a PNG. Very cool. US, they are banning. Dun, dun, dun. I don't really think they care. I think this is just whatever map they decide they don't like.
I'm assuming they'll just ban an AK map, honestly.
If they were playing to be
like
smart or try and like attack the UK, they're definitely going to be going after one of the AK maps. If they want to BM, they'll probably ban Hold It Down purely because that's mapped by a Brit.
I think they actually wanted to play Hold It Down.
I'm not really. Well, I think they don't really mind what map they play. Because I think you just look at all their players, even if they're not like someone that practices AK, they're good at AK.
Yeah,
Either way,
they just want to play jammers.
Yeah, as they just went for the first accuracy map.
They banned Kokai no Uta, which I expected as much. I expect them to ban that map.
I sort of have a feeling that we're going to be losing a Shama Scramble. That's one of my guesses.
I think they'll probably ban something like the Skin Thief or something, honestly.
For me, it's between Skin Thief or a Shama Scramble, purely because I know that they're not as big a fans of those maps, as opposed to anything else. Not because they can't do it, they just don't want to play it.
I absolutely love Mana B maps. I love them so much. I don't know why. It's just his mapping style. He does this thing where he just makes you go sideways. You cannot play the map unless your head is perpendicular to the floor.
Oh, and Skin Thief has been banned.
Great. Oh, I'm so smart. I'm so smart.
I knew it was between those two because those two are specifically the ones being complained about in VC in the British server earlier today. Between the last match that we had here and this one, that was the one. Well, those two were getting complained about.
Yeah, I think Skin Thief is something I think Estrella would absolutely roll everyone on as well. Because it's not, the patterns in Skin Thief are really not complex at all. It's just up downs. There's these funky left right streams that go from bottom left to top right to bottom right to top left, which are honestly patterns that were present in absolutely ancient maps. I remember there's a pattern like that in Reloaded.
Oh, there we go. I think I'm not. To be honest, I'm not sure if we've picked Hold It Down for just because it's accuracy, or if we've picked it because it's mapped by Halcyon. I can't actually tell. Either way.
I mean, we're bigging up Boris in a way, shape, or form.
We do have the Brits playing a Brit map. That's what matters. Oh, if only the song was made by a Brit as well.
Hulk can make your hands clap. He can indeed.
Okay.
Yeah, so Estrella, Garth, Snowy, Zerix, Rocker, Gillo, Josh, and Tiger. Expected.
It is AK Gang versus just whoever decided they wanted to play today.
I guess. I mean, honestly, Rocker, Gillo, Josh, Tiger, kind of to be expected.
Yeah.
Tiger asking Jack if he wants to play Hold It Down, and I'm assuming Jack just said, "Shut up," or something along those lines.
This is the same thing we've seen in those previous matches. Tiger just being worried about maps when in reality he can probably do it extremely well.
Tiger going, "Oh, do you want to play this map?" when he's probably gonna get the second highest score in the team. I'm expecting Rocker to kind of carry here, and then it depends on Josh. Josh is kind of hit on this sometimes, honestly. Sometimes he just throws, and he's a bit rubbish, but he can pop off and pretty much match Rocker's AK on some things.
To say it is 10 to 1 in the morning, it seems that currently 90% of the support going into the chat is actually in support of Brits. Everyone is out here. We know that we're on the losing side, but we're trying our best anyway.
I mean, we are the underdogs.
Oh.
A very questionable spam from Daniel there.
Okay, the spam has taken a turn.
Time for the worst.
Okay, it seems that the teams
Christ.
are now ready. Right. At least, yeah, US is ready, now just waiting on UK.
I didn't expect anything else, honestly.
I think, of all things, this is going to be, if anything, the closest map, I would have to guess.
Yeah,
I feel like
by
this is
far.
the one chance in the map pool to get a point. As for anything else, it's probably a lost cause. We will find out.
I'm telling you, if Josh throws this, I'm personally giving him the belt. I just want him
Oh
to know
no. Okay, both teams are ready, and we are going to be starting right now. First match, let's begin the slaughter, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Okay. Right, this is gonna be... I feel like this is either gonna be a very small act difference, or that big that it does not really matter at all. Wait, hold on. I'm just looking at the map. Tiger was saying he didn't want to play this, correct? What?
Yep.
Why?
I don't know.
The notes are going, like, slower than I can walk.
Because Tiger's... That's just Tiger, man. He's... I don't get him. I don't think anyone gets him.
Oh no, the US one finally climbing up. It's actually, it's only about a point.
Yeah.
Like 0.5.
I'm surprised.
It's like a 1% difference between them. This is much smaller than I think anyone really would have predicted.
Yeah.
A lot of people know that we do have a fairly like decent act lineup, especially versus most lineups, apart from maybe, well, the US and Canada were the biggest threats, I would say, in terms of accuracy.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's definitely showing right now.
I mean, Gilo is actually popping off right now. Like, Gilo isn't one of the act-heavy players, but he's out-acting Rocker right now.
Well, I know Rocker I'm pretty sure Rocker has injured his arm. Well, he had last week, so I'm not sure whether that's been, whether he's had any recovery there.
It's an act map. Just play it anyway. Stop whinging.
Yeah. Oh, Gilo actually dropping down a bit. Well, I think this is still anyone's game, because as we have seen in previous rounds, Estrella is capable of missing on an accuracy map, so we will see.
So, we're really relying on Estrella, just going, you know what? I'm gonna swing that block incredibly early.
Estrella is sometimes going in for that Brit team. We did politely ask them in their Discord before the game if they could just miss for us. We did ask if they could go down to losers round for us, but they didn't seem to reply. So hoping they got our messages there.
I think it would have been better if they went to losers, because I think it'd be like, oh yeah, we came through losers and we beat everyone.
That's a fancy full combo animation.
That's a head shake from Tiger there.
Yeah, he only got a 97.5.
I don't think I've ever seen Tiger finish a map and not head shake.
That is true.
I got a 98.2.
Oh, it seems...
So,
oh, no.
I mean, Josh, he didn't throw. He's not getting the belt. Well done, Josh. He didn't miss. None of them missed. So, no one's getting the blame. Yet.
We're not going to see any form of reset on a map like that at the very least.
I mean...
So, the one chance that we had...
Like Jack says in chat there, the entire US team 98'd there. It just...
dear.
It tells a story, doesn't it?
Can't believe it. Estrella didn't actually miss on the accuracy map. That is disappointing. Oh, also, we do have the wonder of you not being able to see what British player is actually speaking in chat. You can only do it through method of elimination, because everyone's name is Big Up Boris. So
that's a strategy. US picks Trick Lash. I was expecting this pick. I think
this is not going to make a difference, but there's a possibility.
I think I was looking at this yesterday, and I think it was like the top 10 scores in this map. I think US players had like 6 of them, and they were like 1 through 6. So,
Sarah coming in to play his own map.
That's kind of weird. That's kind of weird. Come on, man.
Oh, there we go. And we are going to be seeing Tiger, Jack,
Banham.
Hob, and Gilo against Estrella, Gosh, Xyrix, and Sarah. Oh, this is... I feel like this is one of the ones where there is somewhat of a chance, but not really much.
I mean, going
Mainly
off,
based on...
Tiger set a pretty good score on this. I know that Tiger set it was a 96.1 on this with an FC yesterday. And
yeah,
Tiger
we'll
and
have
Jack.
to see.
I mean, Jack and Hob. I think Jack had a 95.5, and I think Hob had a 95.8. Well, it was the other way around. So, but those are like FCs. So, this is tournament play, so it's very situational. People can miss more stuff like that, nerves and all that stuff. But I think they already know that they're done for, basically. So, I don't think they've got any nerves, maybe.
Okay.
But yeah, I really hope we see someone pop off here. Even if we do get beat, I do want them to at least play well.
I feel like so far, in the one map that we have had, granted we did win in the warm-up, just a reminder, we did beat the US. Now, yes, it was only one map, but we did beat the US, that's all that matters. So far in the one map that we've seen, it was very close, pretty much. So I would say, you know what? Putting up a fight. We'll do our best. We'll try. Okay. I'm trying to think of how close I'm expecting this to be, and I'm not thinking very, I'll be honest.
Yeah, no, I'm expecting Gil's going to lose tracking, he's going to get a 92. It's going to be game over, honestly.
See, occasionally losing tracking in a match like this, where you're the underdog playing against
Tiger's got a new follower. Pog.
But sometimes like having tracking issues can be like heavily in your favor, because then you can restart the map, you can try and wear down the opponent, etc. That's something that people do in tournaments. Like even if they think they did all right, even with a tracking error, they will reset just to wear down the opponent. But right now, you're looking at a ton of top 10 players versus the UK team. So even if they wanted to try and do that, it just wouldn't work.
Yeah,
like honestly.
It's literally just... It's brutal, honestly.
Yeah, you're looking at players that go into tournaments every other month. Players that can happily grind out an 8-minute map without really having much stamina issue.
Yeah, Gilo picking up on this, just bringing the score difference way up. They were only like a few, like 0.23% behind, but after Gilo picked up on this, that was it. Full US team FCing. They're definitely going to FC the full map. They will. I promise you, they will FC the full map. I really promise it.
US, why you gotta do this, boys? Why you gotta be so mean?
It's almost the fun of building it. It's cyber building at this point, isn't it?
Yeah, currently though, Gosh actually dropping down fairly low compared to everyone else on his team, which doesn't really mean that much when you look at the scores of everyone else.
786.
It doesn't really say that Gosh is doing badly. It purely means that everyone else on the team is doing far better than most people on the planet can do, so... I
mean, Jack and Tiger seem to be doing pretty well here. Hobby's falling a little bit short.
Hob did have his act up, but I think he, on that, like the patterns there, just before it switched, well, just before the small little break, he was having some issues, so his act dropped slightly.
I honestly think the reason is that Harvey's not using the
Beat Saber. Tracking! Gilo lost tracking! You caught it! Yes!
Oh my fucking god. I was joking. I was actually joking.
There goes
Tiger lost tracking too.
That's what we like to see. Tiger losing tracking as well. It is all good.
Christ.
See, I don't know whether there's going to actually be a reset here, because I also sort of have the feeling the players will be very along the lines of, let's I can't be bothered, let's just keep it rolling. Keep it going. When's the match versus the Netherlands?
I mean, yeah, like the entire US team, Xyrix is holding a 96.6. And then you've got Australian Sarah,
this is dumb.
96.4s. Garsh is literally like falling behind them, but he's still on a 96.2, which is, I mean, after obviously Tiger's tracking was It's just happening all of them.
Oh dear.
Full US team still FCing. All the Brits have missed.
That's not true. Jack hasn't missed.
Oh, he hasn't. He's
Jack
popping
is
off.
still holding combo. It's
He might
not going to matter
actually
too
be his
much
PV
because even beating his own best play is not going to matter because that is still below literally every person on the US team.
Yep. It do be like that. It is what it is. It is what it is.
And we have the first surprise. What an upset with the US coming out with such a high score.
Alright, welcome.
Okay, so
A
can I
surprise
just
to be
ask,
sure. Yeah, go for
why are they coming out here try-harding?
it. Oh dear. Well, I mean, to be fair, apart from Estrella, who we very much know if he was not tryharding, he'd probably like try and use the windscreen wiper technique or something like that. But as for everyone else on the team, I don't really think they could not try hard. I think even if they tried to just relax, they would probably end up doing that
Hold
anyway.
on. I want to go look at the scores for Trick Lash for a minute.
Yeah, it seems that both Gosh, Cyrex, and Sarah all beat their high scores. Estrella's the only person that didn't.
It's not even funny. It's just bullying.
Oh dear, this is gonna be a
Come
match.
on.
This is gonna be a match, boys. Okay. And that means that we are halfway through because actually I don't know if they've decided that they're gonna go for a reset.
They're gonna use tracking. I'm
We are
surprised.
gonna go for a reset.
Maybe. I wonder if they're all gonna play again. Are they gonna change anything?
Well, I don't think they can change players or anything like that. So
Oh yeah, true.
this is just gonna be trying to beat 4 people FCing on a 96.5 level of play, which would be impressive given that Jack just FC'd on a 95.9. I think the vast majority of the US players could actually have 1, maybe 2 misses and still be out-acking the Brits currently.
Yeah, honestly. Well, I mean, like, we saw Jack with, like, I think the real higher scores were from Tiger. Jack dropped a little bit when it got into the later stages of the song. Hopefully we don't see tracking from Gilo again.
Okay. I just would like to point out, so as far as ranks go, UK has Tiger on this map as the highest rank, at number 8 on the leaderboard, and Jack at number 11. Meanwhile, on the US team, they have number 1, 3, 4, and 5 on this map.
Yep. Like I said, they just...
Oh, this is the strategy of just raw power alone.
The US isn't even a team. They're not a team. They're a force. They're a force of nature at this point.
Oh dear. I think this is basically just having a bye until like the finals. I think that's the best.
Getting a
the whole
bye.
tournament. You know what? The
They
whole
get-
tournament is a bye.
Yeah. They
Normally
get a
it's
bye
to
for the
skip
whole
the first
tournament.
round for like the higher tier teams where they don't put someone against someone immediately or something like that. Nah, US is just the whole tournament's a bye. They are working their way till the end. They'll play the last round just for fun. Okay.
I like to think that Whoops just sits and bullies them and threatens them while they play.
Yeah,
Threatens
I
them with a
imagine.
belt while they're playing.
Okay, that's not a good thing. But I imagine that he's probably just like he just sits there and forces them into everything. They're like trapped in a dungeon. This is what the secret is behind it. They're not even like just practicing at home and just really good at the game or anything like that. They've been playing this map, well, these maps for like the last week, non-stop. Whoops has collected them in his basement. Please send help. Oh, gosh, actually missing, which means he's not going to be his PB as well. Not going to beat the high score of the previous round. What a shame.
I mean, yeah, UK team all holding 95s, 94s. It's not looking promising. Not at all. It's honestly a shame because Tiger was playing so well last map too until he lost tracking.
Yeah, he's already picked one miss on this one. Still holding about a 95.7, but it's just that difference in skill level. Even with the good players on the Brit team, they can fight off against other teams in general pretty fine. But this is not one of those matches.
Yeah. I mean, like we seen like the ACK map, nothing would have got closer than the ACK map.
It's like
Even
the.
that, like, oh.
That's why I have some theories about what's going to appear next after the trick launch. For now, I think everyone's just jamming out, but...
Yeah, the song is a jammer. I just want to see Oshama Scramble for the sake of Oshama Scramble, but I know no one's going to pick it, because I think everyone apart from me...
That's going to be tiebreaker. Well, I don't think it's a matter of fates, I think it's just a matter of, because it's more techy, everyone would rather play the other maps they're more comfortable with.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, let's be real, the only chance that the UK really has in a lot of these maps is not down to them doing well, it's mostly down to the US not doing well.
Yeah. Making some, like
that's about all there is to it.
Messing on an ACK map, for example.
He's not gonna have that let go. That is staying from the first
it's
round.
Staying for the rest of his life. It's gonna be there. It's never leaving.
The same way you've got Magician as the Tower of Heaven guy. You have we have the Killbot guy going on as well. We have Chandelier guy, and now we have Estrella, the guy that missed on an ACK map.
Yeah, the UK beat their score by about 30,000 points, but
didn't really matter. It did happen though. It's a pretty cool fact.
US falling a little bit shorter than before, but they literally, even with the UK's new score, they hold a 70,000 point lead.
I think we had a nice solid score at the end there, purely because it has 2 zeros at the end, and that satisfies me.
There's 2 9s, and it's got the funny number at the start too, 69.
Nice. Okay, so I think I don't know what maps are going to come out from the US's side, but I think as far as the UK is concerned, whatever maps they're going to go for now is either going to be Pierce the Veil purely because they want to play the phrase map.
I heard a little buddy told me that the only person on the UK team that actually wanted to play Pierce the Veil was Gil.
Yep, but I mean it is done by phrase, so UK person. That's one reason, and the second one is the Tuflon map that I don't know how to say the name of because it's very long. I'm not sure which part of it to say. I'm not gonna lie. That one, the one that the US just picked. Okay.
Falling. Just call it Falling. It's called Falling.
Wait. Oh, it's the second line. I see it. I'm not blind.
That's the artist band.
I know, but it's long. Okay. There's too much text.
So not only are you on the QAT and you don't know what maps are ranked, but you also can't read.
Yes. Okay, so I think not being able to read is quite a underrated value in a person, because it makes life more sporadic, you know. Because you look at something and you don't know what the hell's going on, but to someone else, they could just read it and they could just read the numbers and see that the UK lost a match. Yeah. Whereas I can have the hope, I can live it out in my heart that in reality, the UK has just clearly wiped the floor with the US. That is something I can do. So it's all cool. That's what matters. Okay, I think this is the only other map in the pool that actually has any sort of just thing.
Repping the cinnamon toast crunch. As I like to
God damn it! The cinnamon cannibal's back. Yes, there we go.
How many times have you seen this ad?
About 4 times at the very least. Not as in just while we've been streaming. I've seen it far more other than that. But yeah, this is the only other map where I can say I think the UK could have some chance of taking anything off of the US. it's still very, very, very much weighted in the US's side.
Yeah.
But I think because a lot of Two Thumbs maps, his style is very stacks and sliders. Just
I don't think this
it's
has many sliders, honestly.
but it's
This is a
generally
bit of
more
an
of a
outlier.
mid-speed thing. Just in general, he generally goes for a mid-speed sort of. It's just up down. It's more ac really than anything, to be honest. Like there's a bit of speed to it, but it's not
Yeah.
it's not ultra difficult patterns or anything like that. All his maps are generally very comfy. So I would say that if anything, the UK might be able to pull out some ac on this map, but this is about the only other map in the pool that I can see something else happening in.
Yeah, honestly, with the other ac map banned, there's not much left to do, honestly.
So while we're witnessing this, I'm just going to mention it now because we already know how this is currently probably going to go, so might as well take the time. We just got an extra two donations from Tilted for $75, and
Pixel Boom.
Someone else, Pixel Boom for $25 as well. So an extra $100 going into that prize pool.
Yep, bringing it up to 2,600 US, I think.
Yep, the US is slowly increasing their payout. Their paycheck is rising progressively. Wait, Gilo picked up a miss on this map. Oh no!
Oh, kill me.
Gilo missing. Oh, Snowy as well though.
Oh,
Hold on, we're seeing some
Snowy?
misses. Zyrix as well. Wait.
are they
Wait, hold
choking?
on.
International
Hold
choking
on.
symbol, the US flag.
Hold on. There's still about a point, like 3-ish difference between them, 0.4 growing.
It's a lot closer than
still.
it should be.
For a moment there, that was only 0.2 apart.
Yeah, I mean,
The same reason we were on about before of having, like, it's mostly down to if the US miss as opposed to the UK doing well. Oh, but Gilo choking as well! With every miss that Gilo has, it brings it down further, the chance of it, but...
it's
we don't know.
disappointing. I mean, all the
It can
UK
still
lads
happen.
holding very close to each other. High 95s, 96s. But the US team, like,
Rocker is the single luckiest human alive. For anyone that may have seen that, he barely managed to hit that note. He's been trying to hit most of it with the tip of his saber, and then one note came right down at the bottom, and he basically hit it with the bottom of the hitbox. He barely managed to clip it. Oh.
I mean, yeah, like, the whole US team just holding a 96. Like, there's nothing else to say.
Yeah, so if Snowy and Zyrix would do a favor and miss again, that would be greatly appreciated.
No, what we want is Sarah and Garsh to miss. Because then none of them FC.
So let's hit up Electro, see if he can pull some lightning for us. Seems to be quite good at that, so if we can just pull a bit more out, that'd be quite good.
Stream is
Gosh,
molding.
missing! His stream is dying, but his score is still going up, so we've not lost
not ideal.
Rocker. Gosh actually dropping it down a bit because of his miss. Cyrix had missed again as well.
So now we just
Still
need Sarah
dropping
to
this
miss,
score to 96.
and we're happy.
Yes. Oh, it seems that Rocker missed as well, though.
Yep.
And Harb missed. Well, Harb and Jack had missed somewhere in there as well.
So
At exactly the same point, I think.
Sarah,
Yeah,
the
they
only one
both had.
FC.
Wait, hold on. Harb and Jack both missed on exactly the same note. What?
Wow.
Okay. They ended with
That's what I
exactly
like
the
to
same
see.
combo, I think.
A nice little vote on the map at the end. That's what I like to see. Good sportsmanship.
The UK at least enjoying their time. Enjoying what's happening. Well, not what's
The map.
happening, but at least the maps.
The map is a jammer.
Oh. And with that, that's gonna be... It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. That's what it is.
Yeah.
We would be seeing the clean sweep, but we did see obviously the UK take a map off
Yeah,
the US in the
they did.
warm up.
They did
So that is what
absolutely
counts.
smoke them in the
smashed
warm up. Wipe the floor with them, honestly.
The US, their clean streak, gone. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Lost
just-
them up.
They lost a map. And that is what matters. We took a map from the US.
Yeah,
I
exactly,
have no
like,
clue what they're going for.
why do we even play like the actual matches? Because the warm-up's the only matches that actually matter.
Yeah, so, okay, because that's that map we chose, and it was a fun map, and it had one of the many, many national anthems of the UK, so we'll see. I have a feeling they're going to go for Feel in Sky as well. I just thought I'd throw that in
Yep.
there.
Feeling Sky's really long. 6 minutes it is. 6 minutes and about 12 seconds, something like that.
Yeah, the Brit comms right now, also just transfer them over. They sound about right. I hear, do you want to pick Feel in Sky? Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, so they're picking Feeling Sky.
I don't really think they care by this point. I think it is just a matter of going for whatever they like,
Yeah.
and just jamming out in the process.
I mean, Feeling Sky is 6 minutes, but it's a very, very vibey map. Very fun to play.
Okay, who's ready for 6 minutes of being comfy? Hell yeah.
Plog. Wade people happy. Yeah, so we got Gaelican coming in, Snowy Schwank and Estrella, so Gaelican and Schwank swapping in.
Okay.
We got Gilly, Rocket, Hub and Jack.
Speaking of Rocket, I'm just gonna put this out there, as there seems to be a bit of confusion. So, currently we have had people think that Jack is the UK team captain. That has then been followed up just now with Yoshi apparently being the team captain. Just for everyone watching, a bit of information, Rocket is in fact the team captain for the UK.
Yes.
Just a public memo.
Yoshi's the coach.
Yoshi's the coach, man. He comes in here, he teaches people, he tells them that they're bad at the game, and then laughs at
Says
them.
you suck.
He just
swing
points to
correctly.
their face and laughs at them. And at some point, he just turns people into a monster. Somewhere along the line. Oh, okay. And we will be seeing ACK lineup version 2. Well, somewhat, I guess. I think in general, Snowy's
Not
coming
too
in for
ACK
any of
lineup,
the
I
more
guess.
Aki stuff,
Yeah.
from what I've seen.
Snowy is definitely one of the stronger ACK players on the US team, I think. Especially like mid speed.
Yeah. I sort of feel like Gaelican and Schwank are in here so that they can just play a map. I'm not gonna lie. I genuinely think that they have been moved in just so that they can play a map. I don't actually think there's any reasoning behind it. I think Estrella's in here just because he's pretty much good on anything. Snowy's in here because he is any map that's around like mid to high speed area. Basically, if it's something that is not too over the top in both speed or tech, then Snowy is definitely comfortable to get very good ACK on it. And then you just have Gaelican and Schwank playing it because why
I
not?
think Gaelican and Schwank have really good like tech ACK. I think that's
Yeah,
why
they
they're
do.
in there. And like slider ACK. So
it could be a mixture of the map, or just what we said before. Either way, I think that their lineup is still just going to be monstrous on a map like this. I'll be honest. We'll be finding out.
I mean, Whoops is modding in chat, but maybe he doesn't realize that we are intentionally trying to make you all mauled as much as possible.
Oh, look at that! Gaelican has loaded
One
stream
minute,
quality. And with the bitrate, that means that he must also, hopefully, be lagging in game. Sportsmanship, by the way. Any jokes we make, I just want to put this out. Any jokes that we do make, everything is in fact a joke. Don't worry. No beef between players. No beef between countries. We all good.
we
We're
don't-
just here to have a good time.
We don't actually hate anyone. The US deserve the win. They're all nuts. They are ridiculously consistent, and the level they play at is just beyond anything that anyone else to compare to.
Yeah, there's no there was no real competition in guessing who would be the favorite to win. So yeah, we came in with the meme game at the very least. That is all we can do, and we're here to just make the most of it, have some fun, and progressively make our way to losers round.
Which, I mean, hopefully, the Netherlands UK match. I mean, we still have to face off South Korea.
South Korea as well.
Yep. South Korea's
Possibility of seeing the Netherlands.
Yeah,
We'll have to find out.
The Netherlands indeed. And I think that'll be another very close match because I know that. I mean, Canada is definitely a little bit higher, but I think UK v Netherlands was one of the ones that people thought would be very close, especially if we have Cooling back next week.
This
Very
is.
good to see.
I'm gonna take this back to the match for a second. This is really close.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
This is really close, and we've just seen a miss from Snowy. It seems that Snowy's like on some of those sliders he was swinging quite late, which means that on the sideways ones, like especially. So he was getting very close to missing there.
Those bottom lane, like bottom roll, like sideways sliders.
Oh,
can be very,
Gilo,
very shit messy.
no!
Oh, I missed from Rocker too, and Harb.
Everyone having trouble with that section on the UK team, pretty much. Apart from Jack, still holding combo.
Making that gap even bigger again.
Yeah, that chance appeared, but it has not been taken. We will have to see if they go for it again. It is a very long map, so there is plenty of time for both teams to get more misses in there. Or a really big combo, one of the two. Okay. So currently everyone's at... Gaelican's actually really low down compared to everyone else, pretty much. Well, he's probably about the same accuracy as Gilo, roughly. I say that, Gilo actually dropping down by about another 0.3%, down to 94.6. With another
Everybody
miss
else holding
there.
a 95 here. US team popping off. Estrella holding a 96. Snowy just on a 96.
This is surprisingly close.
Gaelican and Schwank holding a little bit lower.
There is very much a chance here, depending on how the UK team do. As long as Gilo keeps that mindset together, Harb and Rocker keep it up, and Jack especially, he's on a full combo, so he's probably feeling good right now. But if they keep that going right now, there's definitely a chance that the US could mess up again.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But that is down to us not doing it as well, so we will have to see.
Yeah, it does just come down to consistency at the end of the day.
Can the can the UK take a map from the US? We're here to find out. Oh, Schwank messing up on it. I'm not sure if that was tracking or whether he just misread that. It's because of his swings, I can't really tell. I think it was just a misread, I'm not actually sure. That'll be down to the coordinators to decide that one, but didn't manage to get a glimpse, I just looked over. Currently, Estrella's still holding combo, Snowy building his combo up, same as Gaelican. All of the Brit team doing well, but
Harb just missed,
no.
yeah. Rocker holding a really nice combo.
There's only
Gilo
about
picking up a miss there
0.3
too.
difference, though. Oh, that 0.3 difference growing bit by bit, but Snowy missing as well.
Yep. Estrella still seeing.
That 0.4 difference. The problem is by now as well, though, that 0.4 difference is no longer a small gap, because we are 5 minutes into this song. So, like, by this point, we've had 2,800 notes, roughly. So, that 0.4 is far, far bigger than it was when we came into this. Oh, misses coming out from Gaelican. And it barely dents the accuracy. Nothing. That is nothing at all.
Gilo picking up more misses too here. All the UK team just picking up kind of intermittent misses here.
Oh, misreading that entire section from Gilo, but so did Snowy as well, I believe. Dropping the accuracy by at least 1%.
I mean all the
Harb
misses.
as well.
It just shows how much of an impact how long a map has on like accuracy, because even with all these misses, like we've got Shrank here with like 10 misses and he's still holding a 94.6.
Yeah, we are just seeing this end section seems to have caught all of the Brit team off guard. 94.8, far closer than I actually would have expected for that. That was probably the closest match we've had so far, bar the AC match.
Yep.
Yeah,
Definitely
that was okay, I guess.
one of the closer ones. But alas, I mean, Team America just dominating.
Oh, Estrella getting a miss in there. We had Shrank with the cursor as well. All is good. Apart from the fact that means that the US will be very likely taking another point, unless they, for some reason, decide to do a reset.
I don't think they will.
We will
I
have
think
to
they
see.
I think everyone's just wants it done with.
Yeah, I doubt they would go for it.
Yeah, well done
Oh,
to
and that is going to
both
be
teams.
GG.
Yeah, everyone's saying G's in the chat.
Oh, it seems like Rocker had that. You know the issue where you start the map and it just goes and halves the FPS for no reason.
Oh yeah.
Rocker apparently had that for the entirety of that map, and that's a 6-minute map. That's a yikes. But
Yeah, so
I don't think it would have mattered either way, so it is all good. And that'll be
Amma's,
GG.
Amma's little flash predictions earlier coming true as expected.
Here we are.
Now we can place the UK there permanently.
So here we are again. It's always such a pleasure. Oh dear.
But yeah, well done to all the players, man. Like,
GG to all the players. And thank you everyone for coming in and watching a roll.
yeah.
I think we all expected it, so, I mean, let's go. Everyone making the most of it, just playing jammers after jammers, getting in those warm-up maps. US losing in a warm-up map. That's what matters. That's what we're here to remember today.